saying yes to everything feels safe early on. It's actually one of the fastest ways to burn out and undercharge yourself at the same time. Episode 9, the specific requests worth turning down and how to do it without losing the client. Any request that starts with, can you just, is usually underselling its own size. Can you just make it pop more? Has no defined endpoint. You could iterate on that forever and never land on done because it was never a specific ask. This deserves a clarifying question before a yes. What specifically feels off right now? Vague feedback needs to become specific before you act on it. Just a quick logo shouldn't take long. It's one of the most common asks worth declining or pricing separately. Quick for the client to ask is rarely quick for you to actually do well. If it's outside the agreed scope, it gets a price, even a small one, not silent absorption into the project. A client asking to compress your timeline is asking you to absorb risk, less room for revisions, less time to do your best work. That's where the rush fee, not just a sure, I'll try. If a client won't accept rush pricing, that itself tells you something about how they'll treat your time going forward. Saying yes to work outside your actual strength just to keep a client happy usually backfires. Either the result is weaker than your normal standard or it takes far longer than quoted. It's better to say, that's outside what I do well. Here's who might be a better fit than to deliver a mediocre version of something adjacent to your craft. Saying no is easier when the original scope is clearly documented and visible. It's not you being difficult, it's you pointing at what was agreed. This is exactly why scope, approvals, and communication all living in one place, like they do in Parler, makes these conversations less personal and more factual. Free beta linked below. Watch for, can you just price the quick asks, charge for rush timelines, and don't stretch outside your actual strength just to please someone. Next episode, the last of this batch, red flags, the early signs a project is about to go wrong. Subscribe for the rest.